Hi, boys and girls. Get up off your seats. Let's go. We're going to worship. We're going to praise Jesus this morning. We've got some fun songs. These songs are going to be stuck in your head because we just love them and we're going to worship. Are you ready, Transformer? Woohoo! Here we go, boys and girls. Let's go.
One, two, three. Jesus is alive. 1, 2, 3. Jesus is alive. He died for you and me, but on day 3, Jesus rose again. Jesus is alive. 1, 2, 3. Jesus is alive. 1, 2, 3. Jesus is alive. He died for you and me, but on day 3, Jesus rose again. Jesus is alive. God loved the world, so He gave His Son. Jesus is our friend. He loves everyone. God loved the world, so He gave His Son. Jesus is our friend. He loves everyone. Oh, sing 1, 2, 3. Jesus is alive. 1, 2, 3. Jesus is alive. He died for you and me, but on day 3, Jesus rose again. Jesus is alive. God loved the world, so He gave His Son. Jesus is our friend. He loves everyone. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Jesus is alive. 1, 2, 3. Jesus is alive. He died for you and me, but on day 3, Jesus rose again. Jesus is alive. Jesus rose again. Jesus is alive. Jesus rose again. My Jesus is alive. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us, save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us, save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Oh, Lord, I lift your name on
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Transform Kids. We're glad that you're watching us today. We're so happy you're here. And we are going to have so much fun, right? Right, Transformer? This is our Transformer because Jesus transforms our lives. So we have the Transformer here with us. Woohoo! We are going to do a drawing for a pizza party. So if you watched last week and you did your cross with the word forgiven on it, then you got your name in this drawing, and our Transformer is going to draw it out. So let's see who wins it this week. Let's go, Transformer. It is Howie and Evelyn Whiting. Woohoo! Yay, Howie and Evelyn. So exciting. Isn't that so exciting for them? Super exciting. And the other thing that I'm excited about is we are going to start a new thing called Transform Treasure Tuesdays. Now, how many of you like to shop? I like to shop. Woohoo! Well, you've been earning your Transform bucks for doing things, and so we thought it'd be fun to give you a chance to spend these Transform bucks, right? So we're going to offer you an opportunity to come to my house on Tuesdays. So there'll be a table set up outside, so nobody will be touching anything. Actually, if you touch it, you have to buy it. So you take it off the table, it's yours. So you can go ahead and just leave your Transform buck in the can there and take one of your treasures. And thank you for working so hard. And I might be peeking through my window, like excited to see you because I miss everybody. And maybe the Transformer will show up sometime. You never know. Wouldn't that be fun? So we can't wait to see you on Transform Tuesdays. That's right, Transform Treasure Tuesdays, because there's lots of treasures you can buy. We all love treasures, don't we? So we're excited about that. Well, that reminds me, I wonder if anybody's been working on their verse this month. I don't know. Boys and girls, our verse this month is Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Now, if you say that verse to your parents, then we will give you a Transform buck that you can use at our treasure shop. Well, we're going to say goodbye to the Transformer now because he's got some things to do. He's got some lives to transform, and we're going to get on with our fun lesson. We've got a great video coming for you, so I think you're going to like it. So bye, Transformer. Everybody tell him bye. Bye. See you later.
Hello, detectives. This month, we're investigating some clues to discover the real meaning of Easter. We learned about Jesus riding a donkey into Jerusalem and learned that every Easter, we worship Jesus. We learned about Jesus having a special meal with his disciples and learned that every Easter, we remember Jesus' sacrifice. Last week, we learned that we can celebrate Jesus' resurrection. And now today, we have one last set of clues to help us solve the mystery of Easter. Listen carefully to the story to figure out the true meaning of Easter. After Jesus rose from the dead, he spent 40 days teaching and spending time with a lot of people. Then one day, he told his disciples it was time for him to go. He told them he would send the Holy Spirit to help them share his story in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. Then something amazing happened. The disciples watched in awe as Jesus rose up into the sky and disappeared into the clouds. He went to heaven to be with God the Father. But before Jesus left, Jesus gave his disciples a special assignment to share his good news with the world, to go into the world and tell people about him. That assignment is for us today, too. We can share the story of Jesus just like Jesus' disciples did. You can talk about Jesus in your house, or on the playground, or in your school, or at a restaurant, or wherever you go. You can tell everyone you meet that Jesus died for our sins and now he is alive. So have you put the clues together yet? Do you know what the story tells about Easter and why it's so special? Here's the answer. Every Easter, we share Jesus' good news.
So we are told to tell others the good news of what Jesus has done for us and for them. So we're going to watch a video by McKenna right now, and she's going to give a little demonstration of what that looks like.
The supplies you need for this activity or craft, a plate with enough edge that it can hold liquid, a spoon, a small bowl or saucer, eyedropper, toothpicks, milk, cooking oil, dishwash liquid like dish soap. Pour a few drops of dish soap into a small bowl and soak the ends of the toothpick. I don't have toothpicks, but I do have these like bamboo forks. So we're gonna pour some of the dish soap in here. Then set that aside. Then you let the end of it soak in. And then you set that aside. Okay, then for second thing is pour enough milk into the plate so the bottom of the plate is covered and there's a thin layer of milk. So you just pour your milk. Okay. Then the third thing is pour your oil over the milk. You don't need as much oil as the milk, but you'll need enough for it to eventually form a very thin layer over the milk. Don't stress over the amounts. Stir with the spoon, then set the spoon to the side. So pour a thin layer. And then you grab your spoon and you stir it up. Okay. Put that aside. Then for the fourth thing, now spend a few minutes watching the milk and oil separate. See, there's like already foaming little stuff. Okay. So this looks like the world and all its people. People like to live together in families and towns and countries. The plate looks like a map of the world. So then if no one followed Jesus, everyone would be spread apart. And if no one in the world followed Christ, then everyone will be separated and only none will come together. So then you want to add some drops of food coloring, which I'll go grab. Okay, I'm back. I have some yellow food coloring, and then you have to add some drops of food coloring. So this is like Christ. Wait. So this represents Christians, and Christians live in the world among people who do not follow Christ. What if only Christians stayed in one place and never told people about Jesus? They wouldn't be spread apart and no one would represent Christ or Jesus. Now for the fun part. What? So I wanted to ask you children and what you guys think the world would look like if Christians were to follow the Great Commission and go into the world to tell other people about Jesus. So then you want to take your toothpick that's been sitting in the soap, and then you want to dip it into the color. And then if you see all the colors spreading. And if you ran out of that, then you dip it back in. You add some more food coloring. Watch the magic. See? This is what happens when Christians spread Jesus and Christ all around the world. Then everyone follows Jesus. Then you keep on doing this till the white of the milk the whiteness of the milk is all around. So see, you see me doing more because we have to keep on trying, and even though we fail sometimes, but we always keep on trying and spread Christ, the word. See, it's spreading. Like we're spreading the word Christ all around the world. See, if you go in the oil, then it like bubbles. And talking about Jesus, this changes the whole world and makes it colorful, and everyone represents Jesus.
So you might ask, how old do I have to be to tell others about Jesus? Let's watch this video and find out.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. I was wondering if you two could tell me some things you know about Jesus.
I love Jesus and God and them rose from dead and him. They love us too, and them love me too,
They love you.
and them love Rock Doc.
They love your dog, Rock Doc.
Yeah.
What about you, Evelyn? Can you tell me some things about Jesus?
He rose from the dead. Howie.
Yes, Howie?
And that all my questions.
That's all. Where does Jesus live now?
In heaven, then he be little in Bethlehem.
When he was little, he
Yeah.
came to Bethlehem.
Yeah,
heaven seems really far away. Is there any way that we could like talk to him now, or do we have to wait?
We have to wait.
We can't talk to him now.
We can talk to him.
Oh,
I have to go give Rocky one a hug.
okay. How do we talk to him now?
We pray.
We pray. Evelyn, can you pray about anything, or just like, what can you pray about?
Anything.
And how else do we know about Jesus? Where do we learn about him?
The Bible.
The Bible.
Oh, Rocky, duck!
Is there anything else you guys want to say to your friends?
I love Jesus and God. Good boy.
Evelyn, is there anything else you want to say to your friends at church? Okay.
Bye. Jesus died on the cross and rose after 3 days. Not me again. It's nice of Jesus because he died on the cross for us. And it's nice of him because he loves us more than we love him. And it's nice of him because he has powers and he can save everyone's lives. And when he touches them, they're all healed.
Well, as you can see, you just need to be old enough to talk. Wasn't it fun to see all of our precious transformed kids? I just love seeing them and hearing them and how they can just share the good news of what Jesus has done in their life and in our life. So exciting. Well, it's so fun because when we're going to tell the others the good news, it's like we're just filled up so much inside of us. Like it wants to bubble out of us, right? We're just bubbly and happy and excited. Like Jesus has done this amazing thing for us, and we just can't wait to share it with as many people as we can. Well, we have one of our fabulous teachers here. It's kind of a surprise. You probably miss seeing him. But he's coming to do a demonstration, a science demonstration about what that looks like when Jesus' love is just bubbling out of us and how we're so excited we just can't wait to share it with others.
Hi guys and girls, it's Ben and Rachel here, and we also have a special guest, Finley, our new puppy. Say hi, Finley. Hi. And so today what we want to do is we want to talk to you about good news. Have you guys ever had good news before?
Yes.
And have you ever gotten good news that has just been so exciting that it's just felt like it's going to explode? Like an example would be if your parents told you you were getting a new puppy. Wouldn't that just be so exciting? Or another example would be as if your parents said you were going to Disneyland this weekend. You would just want to scream and be so excited. So when you get that good news, you just want to tell everybody around what's going on. You want to tell everybody that you're getting a puppy or that you're going to Disneyland. And so what we want to do today is we want to do a little experiment to show what it's like to try to hold in good news. And so we'll be right back. All right, so the experiment that we're going to do is we're going to take this good news, which is Mentos, and we're going to stick it in our body, which is Diet Coke. And so the goal is to make all the good news stay inside of our body. So we're going to see if we can be successful in it. I don't know. What do you think?
We'll see.
We'll see. All right.
Here we go.
All right, so here we go. Are you ready? You got to help me.
Give me some Mentos.
No, do you want to put them in or do you want to hold?
I'm going to hold it in. I'll try and hold the joy and good
All right,
news
here
in.
we go. You ready? Put your hands over. So that didn't work at all. Oh my goodness.
Oh
So we did not do a very good job of keeping the good news in our bodies. And so what this is similar to is when we get the good news of Jesus Christ in our life, we can't help but have it explode out of our bodies. We can't help but let that joy explode all over the place onto those around us, and so that we just can't help but spread the good news of Jesus Christ. And so this experiment was a good way to kind of help demonstrate that when Jesus comes into your life, we can't help but spread all that good news to everyone around us.
Okay, Ben's picking up the mess, but I think that we should put the rest of the Diet Coke, the good news, on him. Let's go.
We got him!
Thank you guys for joining us with this experiment that we did to show how the good news of Jesus Christ just explodes out of our bodies onto everyone around us. And so we had a lot of fun with it. We got some Diet Coke everywhere, and we really hope we get to see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye, guys!
Wasn't that a great illustration that Ben did? And isn't it so much fun to see him? I know that you're all missing him just like I am. And McKenna did such a great job too. It's so fun to have our Transform kids here, and it's so fun to have Ben here and our teachers here. That's super fun, and we'll be continuing to do that. Well, if you are at home and you have Diet Coke and Mentos and you would like to do the illustration that Ben did, you can certainly have a parent around you when you do that. Be careful not to put too many Mentos in, or it's really going to make a huge mess, which might be kind of fun on a warm day, but ask your parents about that one first. Or maybe you're the type of person that likes to make bubbles like out of dish soap and water. That's fun to make too. I like to make those with my grandkids. You can certainly do that. Or you can do the illustration that McKenna did. If you're really creative and like the art side of things, you can certainly do an illustration like that. So if you're going to do that illustration, the materials that you're going to need are on the screen right now, so you can see how she did that clever thing. So again, great job, McKenna. So this week we've been talking about the Great Commission, and that is going out and telling others about all that Jesus has done for us and all that he's done for all of us. And we've learned that you're never too young or too old to tell others about all that Jesus has done for us. I hope you have a great week. And before we go, if you're playing the clue game with us, this is our last week, so I gave you the instructions and you've been collecting the clues every week. And remember, you're the detectives. So the clues that you'll need for this week are hillside, people, and the world. So I hope you have fun playing that game. If anybody has a winner of that game and would like to send that to me, I'd love to see that too. It's been so fun to get the text messages and the emails and to see your Facebook posts. I miss all of you so much. You have a special place in my heart. And so I hope you have a great week and have fun creating and see how creative you can be with the Great Commission. Thanks, boys and girls. Bye.